Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Samantha and today I'm going to be sharing with you my monthly favourites. So I've got, as always, quite a bit to get through, and I'll also be explaining why I love these products so much. So first of all, Revolution launched in their first collection some face masks, and they were 4 face masks, and I tested them out for you and I'm absolutely loving them. So much so that I have been using these ones near enough non-stop, and I have been using first of all this one, and it's the Revolution Charcoal Purifying Mask, vegan and cruelty free. You get 50ml of product in here and it looks like that. So this is one of my absolute favourites. The reason why I like this one so much is because it's got a little bit of something in there, and so it feels like it's really cleansing your skin so well, and I have used this so much. It is an amazing product. I just love it, and I think these retail for £8. Now of course the Revolution team did send these to me, so as always I'm so grateful to the team, but I just love them. I love them so much. Not only do they work beautifully on my skin, but they smell divine too. This one is a little bit of a mess, but also you don't need to really slather on great big huge amounts of this product to get some effect and benefits. You only need to put on a little layer, a thin layer of it, and I've found that that works beautifully. It dries down very nicely, and my skin just feels so beautiful after using that one. Then there's this from the same collection, and it's the Hyaluronic Acid Overnight Hydrating Mask. This again is vegan and cruelty free and 50ml of product, and this is amazing. Now I used to talk a lot about the fact that I had oily skin. I don't know why, but I don't have oily skin at the moment. In fact, I've got dry skin. I'm really suffering at the moment, and this has been amazing. So I've been putting this on, I've been slathering this on actually, and it just makes my skin feel beautiful in the morning. Oh, it's just so amazing. I love it. So let me just show you inside this one. So there you go. You've got a big pot of goodness, and oh. Now this one is not meant to smell of anything, but it's got a little bit of a very light fragrance to it. I just love it. Again, you don't have to put too much on, but if you're like me, especially my neck area, I've just been piling it on and I just love it. It is amazing, beautiful, and I also like the fact that it's made in the UK. Love that when I can see products made in the UK. Okay, another product from their skincare range that I've been loving is this, and it's the Revolution Hyaluronic Hydrating Essence Spray. You get 100ml of product, and this I really love. Now I've been using this when I wake up. I've been using it to before my makeup, and I've been applying it after my makeup. You can see I've used it so much, but you hardly use anything, you know, with the spray. So it doesn't look like I've used a lot, but I have. I've been using it so much. I really love it. I'm just going to spray a bit. Ooh. What I really like about it is, first of all, it smells beautiful. It smells like a warm grapefruit. So it's fresh, but it's also warming. I really like how it feels on the skin. Like I say, I'm really suffering with dry skin, which I've never suffered from at all before. But I'm looking for products that hydrate. I'm really wanting that moisture. So any moisture that I can, you know, put back into my skin, that's what I'm trying to do. And this is amazing. You get, I think, is it 4, 5 within the collection, which I love, but this is the one that I am going to, and going for that hydration hit. Love it so much. Now a product that wasn't very popular on my channel, but a product that I have been absolutely loving, and it's this. It's from Nip and Fab. I hate to say the title. It's You OK Hun. Their highlighter palette, these are at the moment reduced from £20 to £10. So I grabbed quite a few products. But this, I was really surprised about because I've been using it so much. I just love it so much. I've got something different on today from Profusion, but that's the only reason for that is because I put all of these in my bedroom where I film, and I put my makeup on in another bedroom, and I just couldn't be bothered to walk in here to get it. So but this one is just absolutely amazing. I've used all 3 shades. They work beautifully on my skin tone, all 3 of them. I thought initially this was going to be too deep. So much so, am I loving this? You would have seen this in yesterday's Primark haul where I added a few bits on the end of that video. I actually picked up the Swipe Right palette, which is the more rosy toned. This, I think, and in fact this is the reason why I didn't purchase it first time round, was for this shade. It's a little bit too deep for me, but I'm going to see if I can use it on the cheeks lightly as perhaps a blush. But I mainly picked it up for these 2, and then I'll try this as a blush. But yeah, really like it. And I thought, while they've got that offer, I'm going to have to pick up that. But this, I just love it. You can build it up. You can also, like me, and you would have seen me do this if you've been watching my videos, I've been applying it and then putting my foundation brush over the top just to, you know, take the harshness away, because that's just how I like to wear my highlight. But I love it, and I love that I can wear all 3 shades. Love that. Now I've got so much to get through, it's unreal, and my throat is already sore. Okay. Carrying on. I love these. This is another combination that I have been wearing a lot of. It's from Revolution Pro. Well, actually, this is from Revolution Pro. These are from Revolution. I'll share with you the Revolution first of all, and it's their reloaded bronzers. This one is in Holiday Romance. These are only a couple of pounds. This has got a huge dent in it already, and it takes a lot. It takes a lot to use these up. But I love these. I'm wearing this today. I'm just obsessed. Oh, and then to go along with that, I've got Long Weekend, which I pop in the hollows of my cheek. I just love it. It's not over the top glowy, but it's not also over the top in your face. It just gives you a beautiful wash of colour. And then for the highlight, the combination that I've been using is from Revolution Pro, and it's their skin finish in Luminescence. Excuse me. This always happens to me on a Friday when I have to film 2 videos and I get such a sore throat for some reason. Okay, I'm so sorry. But anyway, carrying on. So yeah, that combination of 3 products, I'm obsessed, loving it. The next product is from NYX, and you would have seen that I purchased a backup in yesterday's video, and this is their soft matte lip cream in Toulouse. It's very rare that I go through a whole lip product, but I have, or nearly have, with this product, so much so that I had to get a backup. These are only £7, but oh my goodness, do I love this shade. It is like a rosy, mauvey kind of shade, and it is just my perfect lip colour. Oh, I just love it so much, and it feels so comfortable on the lip. Amazing. Talking about lip products, I picked up the whole collection, if I can pick them up in my hands without dropping them, the whole collection of the matte lip collection from Revolution, and I purchased 4 to start with, and then I picked up the whole of the other collection, so I've put 4 down. And when I'm not wearing Toulouse, I'm wearing these. I just love them. Although saying that, I've done the same thing with the lip product. I'm wearing a lip liner from NYX because, again, these were all in my filming room and I couldn't be bothered to come and get one. But I'm just obsessed with them. There's a lipstick for every occasion. They work with the Chauffeur lip liner. I shared that with you in the video, how they worked with that lip liner. And they're just amazing. Love them. They're always on the top of my vanity. Amazing products. And they work and they stay all day. One more face product and then we're into the eyeshadows that I've been loving this month. Okay, from Profusion, and I shared with you a Profusion haul, I picked up the Contour 2 Contour Makeup Case. I suppose this was always going to work because I love the, and why won't this stay up? Stay there. I just love their Contour Makeup Case, the original. So I picked this up. It was a little bit pricey. I don't know if it was £7 or £8. But yeah, I am obsessed with this. I just love the this one here. What is this called? Tan Sculpt. I love that shade there. There's quite a dip in there. Love the highlights. I just love it. I'm not using this for setting because I use my Revolution Pro powder foundation, which just works beautifully for me. But if I ever need one on the go, I could, I suppose, use that. But yeah, I really like these face products so much that in fact their face products are always so smooth and their highlighters are the absolute best. They are amazing. So yeah, I really like this one. Excuse me. My throat is not going to hold out today. The rose, I really like that rose gold version the best. This brush is rubbish. You can just throw that away. But apart from that, I just really love their face powders. Love them. Okay, now the eyeshadow palettes that I have been loving this month. This one, if you saw my video, you would have seen that I've already purchased a second one of these. I am obsessed. I'm still going to stand by what I said in my original video before I show you what palette it is. I think this is the best so far because I can see that Revolution, I saw this morning Revolution has already launched another collaboration collection, not just a palette, but it's a collection now. But so far, this is my favourite collaboration eyeshadow palette, and it is of course the Revolution and Carmi eyeshadow palette. I think Carmi has excelled himself, and Revolution of course. This is amazing. I love the packaging. I love the packaging of the palette. Oh my goodness, I would have loved to have seen what this looks like in baby pink. Oh, just beautiful. Love it so much. But the shades inside are just stunning. I think this shade here, I'm just obsessed with. It looks like it's green or brown in the camera, but in real life it's green, brown, fuchsia. It's just outstanding. Revolution needs to bring out a whole palette dedicated to these because they're just amazing. I'd love that. I know they've got the foils, but they've got duochromes now. There's this one here which is rose gold, but this one is like, it's not even a duochrome, is it? Because it's a triple. I just love it. Love it, this palette so much. These are a mix of mattes and shimmers from their regular range. Just stunning shades. I really do think that Carmi has done an amazing job. I don't say that lightly because I've already purchased a second as a backup because I can't be without it. Amazing palette. And I think Carmi did very well. It, like I say, excelled himself. Now this was a surprise to me because when I shared this with you, I wasn't 100%. I really thought that I'd wasted my money. My New Year's resolution, one of them was to not purchase any high-end eyeshadow palettes because I can get the same kind of quality from Revolution, for example. So when this became available, and bearing in mind that I've wanted since it launched the Melt Cosmetics Gemini palette, it's just shades that I am obsessed with. There's nothing like it on the market. I was hoping, and I've said to Revolution, can you please dupe it? They've not come out with anything yet, but I would love them to do that because you cannot get your hands on the Gemini palette anywhere. Even on the US site, it's all sold out. So when BeautyBay got hold of the Smoke Sessions palette from Melt Cosmetics for £40, I thought, oh my goodness, that is a lot of money. Should I get it? And of course I did. I did get it. So it looks like that, the same as the actual packaging or the box. And initially I didn't think that I was going to like this, because I actually filmed the first video where I just put these two on my eyes and it looked terrible. It just looked like I had a black eye. And with my makeup, I know what suits me, and what suits me is putting a transitional shade down and then having a deeper shade in the crease. And that's exactly what I did when I filmed it a second time. So I used the Makeup Revolution Basic Mattes eyeshadow palette, and then I popped, yeah, it was this one, in the crease and used this side. I've yet to use this side, but I will very soon. Every time I look back at the photos that I took wearing this palette, I think to myself, wow, I'm so pleased that I picked it up. I've even recommended it to my sister to pick up, and she really wants it. So yeah, and I'm not surprised. It's beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. The only thing that I will say that's negative is that it's got two mattes. And I know a lot of people have been saying that the Gemini palette is a sister palette to this one. So why didn't Milk Cosmetics make the Gemini available to us in the UK as well at the same time? Not quite sure. But I know that they do that a lot. You know, things are only available for a limited amount of time to drum up that excitement. That's obviously what brands do to get us to purchase. And they certainly did well with that, or their palettes, because they're always sold out. Now moving on to some eyeshadow palettes that, if I'm not sharing with you a makeup look, which is obviously very rare, then what I will do is I will always go to this brand. And I've brought in a little bit of a selection, but of course, you know, I've got quite a number of palettes from them now. In fact, I've ordered some more. And who am I talking about, or what brand am I talking about? And it is BeautyBay's own brand of eyeshadows. I think that these are some of the best eyeshadows that I have ever tried. Bearing in mind, I have tried all of the high end, tried MAC, Urban Decay, Anastasia Beverly Hills, you name it, I've tried them. And nothing compares to this brand. Obviously I love Revolution, and that goes without saying. You know, it's my favourite all-time brand, but the feel of these eyeshadows is just phenomenal. So I've brought in a few to share with you, and like I say, I have now picked up some more palettes which I will be sharing with you. They do some great deals on these. So first of all, it's the BeautyBay EYN Berry Matte palette. These retail for £8. They're very sturdy palettes, absolutely gorgeous. And if you like a little bit of something different, you might like this, because I was looking at this and humming and hawing about should I pick it up due to that colour there. But the look that I've created using this palette, I just love each time. I always try and incorporate that shade there from the palette, and I just love it so much. That shade is called Throw Shade, and it's just stunning for £8. But the shadows, the mattes in particular, are just stunning. They're very smooth, creamy, buttery, amazing. And I'm wearing the Nude larger palette today, and I'm just obsessed. Love it. So that's that one. Then I tend to always go for this one as well, but I branched out today and used my Nude, the larger palette, and they have different sizes within each category. So in the Nude, they'll have this, the matte, they'll have a mix of mattes and shimmers in the 9 colour palette. Then they'll have a medium sized palette which has got 16 pounds, and then they've got a larger one which has got 42. So within each colour category, they've got a lot of shades. I'm sorry, I want to keep my neck covered. I'm suffering a little bit from anxiety today, and I've got my anxiety rash, which I'm trying to keep covered. So this one is the EYN Nude Matte 9 colour palette. Again, it's one of those that I keep gravitating towards. I really like the fact that they have incorporated different colours like grey and silver in the larger palette. Just absolutely love it. And I know that a few of you will get back to me and say, why did you purchase all of the colours or all of the palettes from a certain range? It's just because I'm obsessed with this brand of eyeshadows and I like them so much. I don't care if I've got dupes of certain pans, because it's just worth it to me, because I love the shades so much. So this is the Nude Matte. Love it. So if I want an all matte eye look, I know that I can pick this palette up, and you know, I've got all mattes in there. I just love the packaging. I love the packaging that they come in. I just love everything about it. The next one I've brought in for you is the Berry. It's the 16 colour palette. Oh, I just love the Berry. It is beautiful. So this, you can see the difference between the 9 pan and the 16. Just such a beautiful, and you can see that I love Cutie Pie. I've nearly got through the B there that's imprinted in it. If you love your berries, oh, this is just divine. What I will say about these palettes though is when you first look at them, you think, oh, I don't know, they just look a little bit not interesting. But it's like that shade Cutie Pie. It's a duochrome. It's like a peachy gold or pinky gold. Absolutely stunning. And the quality is just amazing for the price. Now this was a little bit of a gamble. Was I going to like this palette? But the looks that I have created using this palette is just amazing. And this is their bright matte palette. You can also get a bright, like a mix of shimmers and mattes, or it could be a bright shimmer. I'm not sure because I don't have that one, but I went for the bright matte because I feel that with matte I can create a better look with just matte, and I also like to use bright colours. Not when I lay it down initially, I like to put down a neutral base, but then in the crease I like that bright, and also on the lid as well, especially on that outer third with that kind of shimmer. I can put a neutral shimmer and it just all works for me. Now I actually tested this out because I was wearing a green top when I filmed a couple of weeks ago, and I thought, wow, I'll look into this palette, and I did. I used a couple of these greens along here. Granny Smith was one of them. That's been heavily used, and then this one here, which is called Oasis. And for such a bright palette, it is very user friendly. Bearing in mind, I always shy away from, you know, brights, but this is just amazing. You've got it all, but I don't know, it's just so, like I say, user friendly. You even have a row of neutrals there as well to help you, which works for me. But the colours in here are just, well, BeautyBay has done such an amazing job putting these eyeshadows together, and I just wish that they would come out with more, because I would love to purchase more from the range. I've actually purchased one of their collaborations that they did with a YouTuber. I've got one from the Jordan Lipscomb collection. The one that I would like, another one from her collection, that's sold out, so I went with the other one. I can't remember the name of the YouTuber, but I've purchased all of those, and I'll be sharing those very soon, because the bundle, you can pick up 3 palettes for £25, which works out at just over £8 per palette. I've also purchased another one because they're giving away free gifts at the moment, so I've picked up that. But like I say, everything that BeautyBay does within their own eyeshadow collection, I get, because I just love the eyeshadows so much. Like I say, I'm wearing the Nude, the larger palette today. It's just beautiful. They work like a dream, they blend like a dream. I just love them. But anyway, that's my favourites from this month. I hope that you found it helpful. Obviously, I do like to explain a little bit of why I like things, otherwise what's the point? So yeah, I hope that you've found that helpful. I'd love to know, is anything that I've shared today your favourite? Is there anything that I've shared with you today going to be in your shopping basket very soon? I'd love to know all of that. Of course, have a fantastic rest of your weekend, and I'll see you all soon back here on Monday. If you are brand new to my channel, I would love it if you joined the friendship circle and subscribed. But until Monday now, thank you so much for watching. Thank you. Bye.